Alright, buckle up. We are about to dive into a story that's equal parts sunshine and shadows, a tale of childhood dreams and the surprising twists they took. Forget dusty history books. We're talking about a place that pulsed with bright orange slime and the infectious energy of 1,000 belly laughs. Nickelodeon Studios Florida. Remember those days when we were glued to the TV eyes wide as kids got drenched in green goo on Double Dare or laughed at the hilarious antics of the All That cast? For a generation, Nickelodeon wasn't just a channel, it was a vibrant, tangible destination you could almost reach out and touch. And for a lucky few, it was a real place, a sprawling, sun-drenched studio nestled in the heart of Orlando, Florida. Imagine stepping through those iconic orange gates. The air crackled with excitement. You might catch a glimpse of a beloved character strolling by, or hear the echoes of a live audience erupting in laughter. This wasn't just a television studio, it was a playground of imagination where the magic of Nickelodeon came to life. Kids and plenty of adults who were kids at heart flocked to this vibrant hub, eager for a taste of the slime-soaked, laugh-out-loud world they saw on their screens. But like the tide that inevitably recedes, the vibrant energy of Nickelodeon Studios Florida eventually faded. The gates that once swung open to throngs of eager visitors now stand largely silent. The bright orange hues may be a little less vivid, and the echoes of laughter a bit fainter. So, what happened? How did this beacon of childhood joy, this physical embodiment of Nickelodeon's playful spirit, ultimately close its doors? The story isn't a simple narrative of sudden failure. Instead, it is a fascinating account woven with threads of ambition, shifting industry landscapes, and the ever-evolving nature of entertainment itself. To truly understand why Nickelodeon Studios Florida is no longer the bustling hub it once was, we need to rewind the clock and explore its rise, its golden age, and the subtle shifts that ultimately led to its departure. The late 1980s and early 1990s were boom times for Nickelodeon. The channel was hitting its stride, producing iconic shows that resonated deeply with young audiences. However, the executives at Nickelodeon had a bigger vision than simply broadcasting from a studio in New York. They wanted to create a destination, a place where fans could connect with the brand in a tangible, immersive way. Florida, known for its established tourism infrastructure and sunny climate, emerged as the ideal location for Nickelodeon. In 1988, Nickelodeon reached an agreement with Universal Studios Florida, which was still under development. The plan was ambitious, to create a state-of-the-art production facility that would not only host the filming of Nickelodeon's hit shows, but also provide a unique experience for visitors. On June 7, 1990, Nickelodeon Studios Florida officially opened its bright orange doors. This groundbreaking concept combined a functioning television studio with a theme park attraction. Visitors could take behind-the-scenes tours, watch live tapings of their favorite shows, and even get slimed, a rite of passage for any true Nickelodeon fan. The initial years were nothing short of spectacular. Popular shows like Double Dare, Super Sloppy Double Dare, All That, Welcome Freshmen, Clarissa Explains It All, and Keenan and Kel were filmed at the Florida facility. The energy was palpable as teen idols and future stars wandered the hallways. The studio buzzed with creative energy, laughter, and the occasional splash of green goo. The Nicktoons Cafe served themed food that delighted young taste buds, while the GAC Kitchen revealed the secrets behind Nickelodeon's iconic slime. The outdoor Slime Time live stage became a hub for messy fun and audience participation. For a generation raised on Nickelodeon, visiting the Florida studios felt like stepping into their favorite television shows, a dream come true. However, the entertainment industry is constantly evolving. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, several factors began to subtly change the landscape for Nickelodeon Studios Florida. One significant factor was the shifting nature of television production itself. As technology advanced, there was a growing trend toward filming in varied locations, often closer to talent pools in cities like Los Angeles and New York. Consequently, the necessity for a large, dedicated studio in Orlando for all of Nickelodeon's productions started to decline. Additionally, the initial novelty of the studio tour experience began to fade for some visitors. While the opportunity to watch a live taping was undoubtedly thrilling, the behind-the-scenes glimpses may not have maintained the same level of consistent appeal over time, especially as new forms of interactive entertainment emerged. A crucial element in Nickelodeon's evolution was the network's strategic direction. While the studios in Florida remained a beloved symbol of the brand, the focus began to shift towards creating a wider array of experiences beyond the physical studio. The rise of the internet and digital platforms opened new avenues for audience engagement, leading Nickelodeon to invest more heavily in these areas. The first significant change occurred in 1999 when Nickelodeon moved the production of its live-action teen programming, including popular shows like All That and Kenan and Kel, to Los Angeles. This move was primarily driven by the desire to be closer to a larger pool of acting talent and production resources. Although some shows continued to be filmed in Orlando, the departure of these flagship programs marked a significant shift in focus. Over the next few years, the studio's activity gradually decreased. Live tapings open to the public became less frequent, and the visitor experience evolved, offering fewer opportunities to witness active production. In 2004, a major change was announced. Nickelodeon and Universal Orlando Resort revealed that Nickelodeon-themed attractions within Universal Studios Florida would be phased out to make way for new experiences. This included closing the Slime Time live stage and retheming other Nickelodeon-related areas. Finally, on April 30, 2005, Nickelodeon Studios Florida officially closed its doors to the public. The announcement triggered a wave of nostalgia among those who had grown up visiting the studio and watching the shows filmed there, marking the end of an era. While Nickelodeon Studios Florida is no longer operating as it once did, its legacy continues in various ways. The iconic building that housed the studios still stands within the Universal Orlando Resort complex, although it has since been repurposed for other uses, including housing the Blue Man Group show for a time. More importantly, the spirit of Nickelodeon Studios Florida lives on in the memories of the millions who visited and the countless others entertained by the shows produced there. For a generation, it symbolized fun, creativity, and the pure joy of being a kid. The closure of Nickelodeon Studios Florida was not a story of failure, but rather a reflection of the dynamic nature of the entertainment industry and the evolving strategies of a major media company. Although the physical studio is gone, its impact on popular culture and the cherished memories it created remain as vibrant as a splash of bright orange slime. It serves as a reminder of a unique time when television magic felt tangible, and a trip to Florida could transport you directly into the heart of your favorite Nickelodeon adventure. For those who experienced it, the echoes of laughter and the sticky sensation of imaginary slime will forever linger. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.